Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about one of my favorite things in the entire world for as long as I can remember, which is kind of sad, but that is organization. Yeah! I find such satisfaction and peace from organizing. It's what I do when I'm stressed or I'm sad. I like to just rearrange things and make them more functional and efficient for me and just make my life a little bit easier. So I kind of have a plan that I want to go around different areas and explain how I've kind of made living in a small space work really well for me, or as well as I can make it. But today we're going to start with my office area. Woo! If you are enjoying this video and you want to see more, don't forget to hit that little subscribe button below so you won't miss another video with me, and you can press the little alarm bell button so you can be alerted whenever I post a new video. Also, my camera keeps dying as per usual, so each shot is going to be slightly different. It'd be nice if I had it before, but I don't. Before, my whole desk area was a cluttered mess. It was kind of functional, but not really. It was not attractive, and it just did not work very well for me. So I fixed a lot and revamped kind of this whole area, so I'm just going to show you what I did, and maybe you can take some tips and tricks with you and help organize your own life. So I mostly wanted to really organize my desk office area for two main reasons. The first being, and I don't know if I've talked about this yet, I think I talked about it in a vlog that I'm currently filming, but this one will probably go out first. It doesn't matter. But I am a full-time student again, for the millionth time. And I'm taking my classes online, full course schedule online. So I sit here a lot. So I wanted an area that was kind of like calming, and I wouldn't mind spending a little extra time. By a little, I mean a lot of extra time. And it's just kind of a little bit more motivating. I work a lot better when things are organized and clean. I get very distracted when there's clutter, and I just cannot focus on the task at hand as well as when things are all kind of like in their place. And the second reason is that I've been able to use this as kind of a video backdrop in my last couple videos. So more motivation to keep things neat and organized. The first thing I want to talk about that made the biggest difference is these boxes that I got. I have 4 that are these size, and then I have a bigger one that I'll show you in a second. I got these at Target. I think they're just cardboard, but they're coated in fabric and like a faux leather look. It's canvas on top there. They're nice and sturdy. I actually have the tags on still because I didn't know if I was gonna keep them, but I'm gonna. But I really wanted storage that had a lid on it just to keep the clutter at bay and make it look a lot better, because I actually have a lot of stuff I need to keep in this area. I had before, I think, like cardboard boxes, and then I had stuff like a lot of loose stuff, I think like tins and stuff that all were different looking. I actually used a gift card I got for Christmas in the exciting way of buying organizational stuff, because I figured it'd be a good investment. Not the most fun way to spend Christmas money, but I'm really glad that I did. With spring coming, I was in like TJ Maxx the other day and I saw a lot more of this type of stuff, and you can get like actual cardboard ones that would be a lot cheaper. Or one thing I didn't think of at the time, to have a like cohesive look with it but going slightly more cheaper, is to just pick like a color scheme and get different ones that kind of match without being the exact same. That'd be a cheaper way to do it. I have 3 of these boxes, and then one's up there. I had originally measured it all out. I ordered these online. I measured it out so these could all go 1, 2, 3, 4. But I think the way that like the lids obviously go a little bit over the lip that way, and then with, I don't know, it just did not quite work out how I thought, but I still made it work. And I have all of my actual files in a bottom drawer of my desk, But all of these I really wanted because they're all just miscellaneous stuff, and I'll go through each one and show you what I mean. So the first box, these are ear protection headphones. I use these when I do landscaping. And then I have extra chargers, an extra hard drive, just any chargers that I actually use but not often enough that I need them out all the time. And it just keeps it all the chaos controlled while looking a little bit nicer. This is probably the most difficult one that I had organizing, and this is how I'm gonna organize it. It's been working for, yeah, a few months now, and these are all, this is Minka's Christmas pajamas, extra harnesses that I don't use all the time, her medications. My sister is a veterinarian, if you didn't know. I get hooked up with dog supplies and cat supplies. I have all the extra stuff. This is pretty much my animal box, a dog whistle, and then underneath all this chaos is all of Minka's health paperwork. Oakley's health paperwork is in here too. It keeps it all organized together. It's not with my other files where I could get it mixed up, because this is stuff that I really like to have on hand. So that is my animal box. Okay, and then I have a little bit of animal box spillover from these little like decorative collars that I got on sale. Here is a cat tux collar, a puzzle toy for Minka, and then I have mostly like memory box stuff. I just keep it all in here. Yeah, like a wedding I played at. This is from one of my best friend's weddings. Just all my memory stuff is just all contained neatly in there. Okay, and this fourth box, I'm gonna do something else with eventually, but right now I have clothes that I am selling online. I like to just keep them separated like this, and they're all like freshly laundered, and it keeps everything clean and away from cat hair, dog hair, stuff like that. And my desk ends here, but I'm going to show you, I got this really big box that matches, but in this gigantic one is all my filming equipment. So I have my camera bag, my camera that I'm using lives in here, and then I have like my old smaller camera that I still use from time to time, little tripod, another little tripod. I have another hard drive in there because it used to be just like shoved in the corner here. It was awful. This works so much better. Next, I'm going to dive into what this thing right here is. It's something I don't have to grab very often, so it's just on the top shelf. So this bad boy, I've seen these a lot of places, and I was like, that's kind of obnoxious and stupid. What do people use those for? It's a ginormous file folder. I wish I did this years ago, but if you're like a high school student or a college student, I highly recommend this system, which is if you're like me and you have binders for your classes. Yes, even for my online classes, I have binders with file separators and all that stuff. But I was just collecting all of my binders like on a bookshelf, and it was taking up a lot of space. A lot of space. What I started to do is that was at the end of each of my classes, because I really like saving all of my schoolwork, I take each of my binders apart, take all the paperwork out, and I put it in one of these slots. So each of my classes has all of my paperwork now. So I can fit a ton of classes worth of paperwork in this thing, and it's way up there because I don't need to grab it very often. And then I can reuse my binders, so I don't have to keep buying new binders for every single class. This one I got at Target. They have these at TJ Maxx and probably other office supply stores. I love this now. I think the last organizational thing I want to show you is right there. Right there. I'm gonna go grab it. So I have this little binder organizer. Paper organizer? What is this? What is this? This is if you want to get real detailed with your life. It's like an hour by hour weekly planner, which I haven't had to be this detailed, but I have a copy of this just in case I want to use it. Brilliant ideas. This is just scrap paper in here, but it's nice to have scrap paper with something like hard to write on, you know what I'm trying to say? Like if you're talking on the phone with somebody. Something like easy to grab though. This comes in handy. Again, TJ Maxx, $4. And then I have a giant 2018 agenda organizer. This one, a weekly, but it's huge. This comes really handy. I was using this just for school, and then I had all these crazy thoughts that I had like bought a smaller one for my purse and then another one for like personal appointments and stuff, but I write everything in this now. So what I will do is I will write down what assignments I have that week, especially going to school online. It's easy, I think, to not have a good game plan for the week. So even if, say, things are due like on Sunday, I obviously want to be working on it throughout the week, so I'll have like what day I want to get everything done by. So I'm not cramming everything to the last minute, which sometimes happens, I'll be honest. So I have my week kind of scheduled out nicely. Then I have this is another weekly planner outer. This is if I have like just a ton of stuff to do, but it has a little like checklist throughout the week. This is good for like chores or errands or stuff like that too. So just another way to do it, and it's, you can like tear off, it's a whole pad of paper. And then I have like post-its and stuff like that that I write a lot of notes on, but this is really great. I'm a list maker. Oh, I'm a list maker. I am my mother's daughter. This has coffee stains on it because I was using it as a coaster, even though I have coasters. Logic. But I love checking stuff off, so this is like a pre-made checklist. So if I have to like a lot to do that day, or like shopping lists or stuff like that, I love this thing. I think this might have actually been Target. Switching it up, Sarah. Switching it up. So I keep all this in here with nothing else, so this is easy to access, and I just shove it over there. One thing I like to do is use the space behind this huge computer that you can just like hide stuff behind. So not everything has to be out in the open, but you don't have to put everything away all the time. Behind here, pencil case with scissors, post-its, more post-its are all in there, highlighters, pens, they're just all in there, and I just tuck it behind my computer, so it's just like one less clutter thing. Now we're gonna move on to decor stuff. Sorry, there's cat hair. I'm suffering. But I've actually learned to embrace the decorations. And I think when I went through this project, I get really antsy with organization, so if I have a vision or just like an area that I want to reinvent, I will go out and like, I just want to get everything that I need for it, one foul swoop. I went to Target, I saw a lot of this stuff, and then I was like, I don't need fake plants. And then I was like, yeah, you know what? They're cheap. I'm gonna use them for a while. I figured I'd actually buy like desk specific decorations. And one thing I will say, I have a decent amount, but I've learned to not get too attached to where I actually place them or how they're arranged, which has been kind of fun. So I can like take candles or some of these fake plants or my elephants, but I can kind of like rearrange everything, or I'll use them like on my dresser or my bedside table or in my bathroom even, and I'll just kind of like switch everything up, which is kind of fun to be able to do. Fake plants. These are everywhere now. I got a ton of these. They're always in different spots of my desk or different areas, etc. I can switch everything out. These were $3 at Target. Here is a little mini faux plant montage. I do have real plants. They are all in my bathroom on a windowsill where there's actual natural light. If I had real plants here, they would all die because sunlight though. I already had this one. This is a little fake orchid. It's from TJ Maxx. And then I have two bigger ones, also from Target. Collecting a little bit of cat hair. So I have this pretty little baby. This one I think is my favorite. This one's actually rubber. All the other ones are plastic. It's kind of obnoxious, but I really like this. And like I said, it seems like a lot of plants, but I only keep a few like actually at my desk. And this next thing I actually got yesterday after wanting these for a long time, which is fake candles. Yes. Electric candles. Or are they? Just kidding. Can't hurt me. All day, baby, all day. I think I got this set of 3. There's 3 different sizes for $20-ish. These are everywhere now. I've seen so many companies produce them and most of them look very similar. There is a little remote, which is kind of fun. This one has like too many functions on it. There's different like timer settings, and there's like a candle mode, so it flickers, and there's a light mode, so it does not flicker. There's 2 different brightnesses. There's just, yeah, a lot of power, and you don't have to get up to turn them on and off. So now I'm actually gonna go through everything. Starting off, up top, I have an extra lamp for lighting, and then I have 2 speakers that I don't use very often. I just keep them up here. My cat likes to jump from there up on here and hang out up there, so I don't keep a lot on top of my hutch because it will get knocked over and broken. I have my first box. This is a tray, again from Target. It was like $5. I'm obsessed with elephants, so I have tons of elephants, and I've been switching out which ones are on display, so I have just the rest all neatly on here. So if I need to move them, I had them all just kind of like everywhere before. So if you need to reach something, it was really annoying. So I keep them all on this tray so I can just pick up the whole tray if I need to and move them. We have like antique wooden ones. A lot of people get me elephants. This one is from Africa that my mom and sister just came back with. And then I have these lights, these little like fairy lights. I got these particular ones again at Target for like $3, and I just kind of swirled them all in there. They're battery powered. This is a paperweight from I think my grandma. Sentimental. My binders. Another one of these faux candles. A plant. I put a different set of these lights in a jar. The battery pack is back there, but it looks kind of cool. I want to make more of these eventually. And by make more of these, I mean take the string of lights and just shove them in a jar. That simple. Another little plant. This is a real candle. I got this one on sale. It was like $5. It was like a post-holiday sale thing. I keep a lot of my old candle jars, so I'll use that when it's gone. Little elephant. Another little elephant. Plant. Desk stuff. Cats. My cactus actually works pretty well as a picture holder. So that is pretty much how I have been organizing my office/desk area. The rest of my desk is pens, paper, files of important stuff. It's pretty self-explanatory, the rest of it. This system has worked really well for me for the last few months, especially being an online student. This has been a very efficient working area for me for editing videos, obviously schoolwork, and just keeping all my life documents in order. So this system I really like. If you have any of your own office organizational tips or anything, let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. All my social media links will be in the description as always, and I will see you guys in a later video. Bye!